All right. Finally, everybody's playing in baseball today. It's about goddamn time. I don't understand why they put the damn Yankees on Wednesday and everybody else. But anyway, let's get to it. Oh, I don't know who played the early games. I'm gonna find that out right now. Who played early? Let me see. Played early today. I'll find that out in a minute. But I just want to come up here and shoot the breeze because we got 26 days to draft night, and I am going to be doing a lot of work. I did the combine, which it brought me back great memories of when I used to be a semi draftnik back in the 80s and 90s. You know, but it feels good to be honest with you to you know be back up here and do some stuff. You know, talk to everybody. What little that comes through, I really don't care. As long as I'm doing what I'm doing, that's all that matters to me. Oh man, so let's get some scores. Let me see some. Uh, Gotta do it this way. Gotta get me a new. I think I got another wire. I believe I do. I gotta find it. All right. Uh, Let me find out what's going on today in MLB. Matter of fact, I can do it this way. Check on the hockey game right now because there is a game right now. Minnesota's playing somebody. I think they're in Boston. Let's see. Oh, let me take a look at this. I don't know. Mets are on right now. I'm gonna get the scoreboard for you. I don't get MLB Network no more. All right, Boston up 2-0 on the Wild. The one thing about the Wild, they cannot beat good teams. They cannot beat good teams. And I don't understand why. With all that talent, I guess it's that stigma that they have about them. About they're just the Wild. And I don't know if they beat Dallas. I'm not crazy about the Dallas Stars either. I mean, that team always gets a lump in their throat. So that's another team that when they see the Oiler drip, they get a lump in their throat. So I don't know about them. I don't know. Oh, that's the women. I can care less about women's basketball. As you'll see in about a month when I go in on the WNBA, and oh, I'm gonna rip them in ass. You wait. And all these flunky ass concept creators who 2 years ago was make. I know those concept creators, by the way, are thanking the Lord that those women are back playing basketball. Let's get some scores up here. And we'll talk about some baseball as soon as I get the scoreboard. Here we go. Scores. Let's see. Let's see. NBA is playing right now. San Antonio should be over, and they won by 32 points. Let's see what Wimbayama did in this game. That's all I care about is Wimbayama. Let's see. Where is he? Wimbayama. Yes. Oh, I fucking lose my bet. That piece of shit. Only got 23 points, supposed to be 25 now, so my bets are all off for the day. You know what? I'm gonna stop betting on the NBA. That piece of shit league can't stand my ass anyway, so fuck 'em. That's how I look at the NBA. Let's get some baseball scores for you. Go back in here and do the baseball. 23 points, man. Oh, shit pisses me the hell off, man. So all he can do is 23 points. Get some hockey scores. Let's see what's going on here. I am this. Whew. Next week I'm all busy getting ready for the draft. Well, New Jersey's been playing some good hockey. They're up on Carolina 1-0 in the second. Columbus and San Jose 1-1. Columbus is doing the walk of death. Penguins up 2-1 on the Stars. Edmonton up 4-2 in the third. Yeah, Edmonton's beginning to always put together the right time. Tampa up 4-2 in their game over Ottawa. Seattle up on Buffalo. Then later tonight, you have Toronto, St. Louis, who cares? Winnipeg, Colorado, who cares? Montreal, Nashville should be fun. I'll be watching baseball, by the way, while these games are going on. And you cannot pay me to watch the Canucks and Flames late tonight. But they're going to have Devin Cooley on. And we don't know who he is. He's the backup goalie for the Flames, who's having a hell of a year. I mean, he's having a great year. And he's very, very energetic when you see him in interviews. And I think uh, I agree with Eric Francis. I think Canada, who's staying up late tonight out there in the Great White North, they're going to enjoy Devin Cooley for 20 minutes. So tune in and watch that. You will be entertained. I'll give you that. All right, let's do MLB. MLB. We'll keep on the MLB till I'm out of here. I had to take care of something. That's why I was running late. I'm sorry, I won't be back on till I don't know. Because I'm going to be studying for the draft. So I'm going to be doing that. All right, the Cubs uh, destroyed Washington today 10-2. Toronto and the A's up six is tied at 6. Bottom of the ninth. Blue Jays got man on first with 2 outs. So I'll get my baseball package next week so I can watch these. And plus, I'm doing Toronto and the Dodgers next week, which should be a very, very entertaining series. We're all hoping. Reds up 5-3. Bottom of the 6th with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Did they get the run? No, it's still bases loaded and 2 outs there. Texas up on the Phillies 3-0. Everybody took the Texas in this game. They were favored by a run and a half. Jacob DeGrom's pitching. I can understand why. And Texas shooting for their first win of the year. Pittsburgh and the Mets, no score in the bottom of the is that the 8th? Yeah. Boy, that's a fast ass game. That game started at 4 o'clock. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm stupid. It's quarter after 6. I keep thinking I came on at 5. Marlins, Colorado 3-3. That's for the Marlin heads. Angels and Houston in about 45 minutes. I'll be watching that up here. White Sox at Milwaukee. That's at 7 o'clock. Yankees on Fox for you Fox heads. That's on at 7 o'clock. The Mariners, who are going to be the first NBC primetime game tomorrow night on Sunday Night Baseball. That'll start at 7 o'clock in that beautiful city, and it looks beautiful out there today. So Dodgers in Arizona at 9 o'clock. So the other Fox game I'm going to say is Kansas City at Atlanta, if you care. So that is the up-to-date baseball. Speaking of baseball, I put the Pirates there for a reason. And the way they are pitching today is why I put the Pirates on the thumbnail. And the reason why I did is I think them and the Marlins could compete for one of the wild card spots in the National League. I really believe that. So I can see that happening as I'm getting ready for that boys in the building. Ramos is in the building. I'm not expecting much from the Marlins, to be honest. Okay. I like the Marlins. You want to pull up? Pull up. Here you go. Okay. Came on an hour later, 45 minutes later, because I had to take care of some stuff. Melina's in the building. Good to see Iman's in the building. What's up, Iman? Bargoff in the building. Good to see everybody tonight. And whoever wants to come up can pull up. Pirates wild card is possible, but Marlins new. I don't see it just yet. You know my theory. As long as you got good pitching, you can compete. And the Pirates, forget about what happened to Skenes on Thursday. You know that was a blip on the radar screen. You know what I'm saying? But I do think the Marlins can really compete for a wild card. It's good to see you and everyone too, bro. Yeah, it's good to see everybody. This week, next week, the week after, I'm gonna be all into the draft, and it's a very important. I could talk. We'll talk anything up here. It's very important to me. I think of any franchise in the NFL, this draft is critical for the Miami Dolphins franchise. They have to hit on these picks. Not only do they have to hit on these picks, these kids have to get on the field right away. These kids have to play right away. And we got the usual suspects, you know, those teams, it's a given, right? That it's the same old BS all the time with these teams. And happy Saturday to everybody. I won't be shocked if the Dolphins draft Bain and his team. It's funny that you say that because was it Joe Rose? Yeah, it was Joe Rose who said this. This is the first time the Dolphins had their football scouts at a Miami Hurricane workout in so long. And like Joe Rose said, they're never there. I was hoping you was coming on before the purge, but I'll get to that sport. What time is the purge? You can go to the purge. I know Auntie's having a spring break purge. You know, shout out to him and his loyal beefers, because when you go into the purge, it's nothing but people with beef. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that. You know what I'm saying? I see the Yankees are playing bully ball, and they go to Seattle next. They're playing bully ball with the San Francisco Giants. They'll be on until Monday morning. Oh man. Woo. It's funny how let me get this up here for a second. Go back over here. Sports first, huh? Oh man. Yeah, I think this draft is very important for the Dolphins. And you know, it's funny. This is the type of draft they need. A draft that you got nothing but grown young men in the draft, not these prima donnas, 19 and 20-year-olds. You got a bunch of 23, 24, 25-year-old men with families. That what this draft is made up of. And I'll say it again. Sullivan has done more in 2 months since he's gotten to Miami than the Dolphins have done since they drafted Dan Marino. That's 43 years ago. And back then, the draft was in February. So, congratulations to Mohammed Zubair. Got married today. See, when you make all that American moolah over in Pakistan, making championship belts like you see right there, that is his brand. Big time belts, which he's killing it with the game there with that. And it's congratulations to him and his lovely bride. And, good people get married. And Melina's giving shout outs to that boy. So let's talk about it. The When I look at the whole thing, he just started, but Toronto 6-6. I wonder how that game is going to end. Um, I'll do the National League first. I think it's the Dodgers league to lose. That's obvious. But I'm going with the Mets not only to get to the World Series, but to win the World Series. The 40th anniversary since their last one. And as much as I can't stand those bastards, I like the moves they made. And I was watching them the other day. And the one thing to me which is interesting, and I'll talk about this another day with them, is how they got certain players out of there, filled them with young players, got Dante Bichette. I know that's not his name. That's Dante's kid Bo. And that team, to me, is fascinating. And believe it or not, I live here in New York. I'm not even going to watch them play. I think they play California in a couple of weeks. That's when I'll watch them. You know. So, uh, I'm going to go Marlins 2, Phillies 3, Braves 4, and then the Nationals in that division. In the Central, I'm going to go. Um, I'm going to go Cubs, Milwaukee, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and then even though they scored 9 runs today, to me, I mean, yes, Saturday, excuse me, people, Thursday, I still think the Cardinals are not a good look. I don't. In the American League, to me, Baltimore will give Toronto all they can handle. Toronto always own the Yankees and Red Sox when they're good, and Toronto's damn good. Okay. So I got Toronto, Baltimore, Yankees, Boston, Tampa, Detroit, Kansas City, Cleveland, Chicago White Sox, Minnesota. Even though they're getting their ass, they lost their first two to the Angels. I'm gonna go Houston, Seattle Angels will be the most improved team in the American League because they're pitching so far so good after two games. The Athletics and then Texas. Even though Texas is rolling today, and they are rolling against the Phillies, which raises my eyebrow a little bit. So, yeah. MVP, I'm gonna go Alonso in the American League. I'm gonna go. Wow. Thinking about going with Soto, but how can you bet against Otani? To me, the Marlins need an identity before they can give them their flowers, if that makes sense. Yeah, you sound with the Marlins, you sound like you do with the Dolphins. Uh, I can understand that, but I think the one thing about the Marlins I do like about them is that they're sticking to their plan. They got damn good young pitching. They got timely hitting, and I think they're winning again today. Uh, Blue Jays are winning now. Okay, so they can hold on to that. They'll be 2-0, and they're off to a good start. Remember, next Monday night the Dodgers come to town. I'm looking forward to that. And I'll be doing the games up here. I like it too, but I need another ring. It's been a while. Almost in the rings, man. Sounds like third world Columbia. All right, Boston up 3-0 on the gutless Minnesota Wild. What else is new? Boston 92 points if they hold on. And I told you all, Molina was laughing at them at this time a year ago, and I said they'll be back very quickly. Well, it looks like with this win today, they'll have 92 points with 9 games to go. They'll end up with 100 points. I told Moss, don't worry about it. It's a blip on the radar screen. When you have a team that averages 110 points a year for 16 straight years, the world is going to break. It broke last year. Everybody was on Sweeney. And I tell you right now, they're the last team Buffalo wants to see. If I'm the Bruins, I want to play the Sabres. That's my pick. If I'm the Bruins, I want to play the Sabres. Give me 1 second. Like I was saying, Boston's the last team I want to see if I'm the Buffalo Sabres. So I wouldn't want to play them. But this draft is going to be fascinating as a lot of people was at the Hurricane Pro Day on Wednesday, and it's going to be interesting. Some players who people had high are going to go down in the draft, and there's people who had a phenomenal combine that's going to go up in this draft. So it's going to be a fascinating NFL weekend, and it's only a month away, 26 days away before I'm up here with with uh Pac-Man and Dusty celebrating getting Mendoza. Speaking of that, let me get to that. If I hear one more that Ty Simpson is better than Fernando Mendoza, what the hell you been looking? I look at this kid Ty Simpson. I see a quarterback, another Alabama quarterback. I wouldn't touch. What's up, Iman, my boy? There you go. I'm making Iman crack up. You know, Mendoza. What makes Mendoza great, in my opinion, is he's very coachable, and that's what's going to turn the trend, beginning now, to the future. I can tell you your $80 million quarterbacks right now, and these dumbass teams will be dumb to do it. Jaden Daniels, okay, or the kid in Chicago. Lamar's neck extension is going to be in the 70s. Herbert's next extension is going to be in the 80s. I'm going to tell you right now, teams are going to start drafting game manager Brock Purdy type quarterbacks. Simpson is not better than Mendoza. And whoever said that, Dan Orlovsky said that ESPN must need some more sleep. Yeah. Orlovsky said it on ESPN. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, Mom, won't you get me one of those beautiful maroon your alma mater hockey jerseys? I always wanted one of those. Give me one, send it blank, bro. I'll hit you up for it. I'm dead serious. You alumni, get me one of those jerseys. Give me the maroon one, the red one, maroon. Get me one of those, bro. I'll hit you up. Get it blank, and I'll do the rest. Iman says 80 for Herbert. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, they're already in the 60s now. Yeah. No teams are going to do that. I'm telling you. No team is going to pay one man. Washington will do it because they're stupid. And Chicago will do it because they're dumb too. Yeah, that's going to be the next thing. Quarterbacks, they're going to start taking reclamation projects like Malik Willis, like Will Levis. Somebody's going to get their hands on him and rejuvenate him. You saw what Shanahan did with Mac Jones. Mac Jones looked like a completely different quarterback now. So what? Give me a jersey. I'll hit you up for it. And give me the authentic one. I'll hit you up for it. I'm dead ass. Give me the maroon one. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I always loved that Gopher jersey, bro. Always. I always loved that Gopher hockey jersey, man. Hit me. I'll hit you up with it. I'm dead serious. You mean one of the Gophers? Yes, the Gophers. I don't give a damn about the Minnesota Wild. The Gophers. Yes. I love those jerseys, man. Yeah. Yeah, someone's going to get 80, I'll say within the next 2 years. That's going to happen. And then once that happens, teams are going to look at Miami with Malik Willis. They're going to look at Tua, who's well paid. And they're going to go, hey, you know what? Let me get a reclamation project. Let me get a Kyler Murray type quarterback. Hell yeah, get me one of those. Get me, yeah, Vamos said it. Yeah, get me one of those. I'm dead serious, bro. Give me the maroon. And when you get it, I'll hit you up PayPal, Cash App, whatever, and then you send it to my house, bro. And I'll gladly take that. And bro, send it the plastic that gray plastic package seal. Send it in that, so you don't have to pay much money, bro. I don't care. UPS, USPS, I don't care. This FedEx, just send it to me. I'll pay for that too, bro. Just send me money. Mom's laughing. Yeah, man. So we got the drafts in 26 days. Miami will control Thursday and Friday, and I cannot wait for this. And I'll say it again. It feels good to be back in Miami. It feels good to be home. It feels good to I was rocking my dolphin jacket yesterday, and people were honking horns asking me what they're going to do with Malik, what do you think, what you're going to draft. And it feels good, but this time, 6 years ago and 5 years ago, we had all those picks. And guess what? You guessed it. They're all gone. Even Waddle's gone. And Waddle was the mistake they made. And I said it. I said it 5 years ago. You take Panay so well to protect Tua. They didn't do it. And what happened to him? And now Tua, hey, you can't shut him up now. All he's doing is dissing the Dolphins. And he said that in the upcoming weeks, he's gonna tell all what happened in the locker room, what happened with the coaching staff. And if you think Joe Rose can't stand him now, you wait till he comes out and do the tell all about what really went down in Miami. So he's gonna do that in a couple of weeks. Yeah, he's gonna tell all. So get ready for that. That boy is here. Wait till he unmutes.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, buddy? What time that draft's gonna start?
What time the draft starts?
I mean, what the hell I'm saying? What time is the purge gonna start?
Oh, it's on right now.
Oh, he started already?
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Is there any beefing yet?
Nah, no beef. They just getting started. It's just warming up. You know that it don't get good till like 2-3 hours in.
I'll never forget back in 2021, Auntie asked me, Mace, do you think this is going to work? I said, hell yeah. I said, man, the idea you got, bro, it's going to be a hit. I'm in the hospital, right, with a machine in my kidney. No joke. And, I went into the purge to say hello to everybody, because back then it was the first purge was the people we know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I go in there, and Auntie stops the purge and thanked me personally for giving him the idea for the purge. And I had so many people in the chat sending me love and well wishes. And that's why I always say, and I said this the other day, always remember where you come from, folks. Okay? With me,
absolutely,
I'm always a chat room dude. When I cross paths with people like Iman's my main man, because me and him was always in the same rooms, except one. I liked Bernard Riley back in the day. Don't ask me why I did. But I was also in my man's room too. I was in Iman. Oh, I was always in Ramil's room. There you go.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Ramil Mir. There you go. Shout out to him. It's my guy. I used to call him the Young Prince. Always hit him up with $5.
I was in Ramil. I was more in Thai City chat.
I was in there too. I mean.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Me and Ty City were like, we're good until he forgot who the hell I was. I'm like, nigga, do you know who's always hitting your ass up?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know who my guys were. I was in me and Iman. We were in Kevin Samuel's room before he blew up.
Right.
When he had the big debate about why brothers rather wear Jordans than shoes. And I think that show, and what was the other one, Iman, with Kevin Samuels? The one when men just want to bang a chick and don't even care. Once that results came out, I said he switched up.
Yeah.
And made him a household name.
It's the good old days, absolutely.
Well, was you in there when all those women were in there?
Slightly before that, but yeah, I remember when the turn happened.
Yeah, and I left. The what happened with me was the night I wasn't there no more because I was building this platform. He gave me a shout out. Now I'll never forget that. Because I was the only one in that chat room. Iman could tell you. Nice could tell you. She was in there too. I was the only one who said, I'd rather have dinner with a woman than bang her. Give me a second. Yeah. Yeah, those were the good old days. Today, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know, to be honest with you. I remember I had Laura up here a couple of weeks ago, and Laura asked me point blank. He said to me, Mace, are they still talking about how much they hate women? I said, yeah, last I saw. And he couldn't believe it. To me, I'm going to be real with you. I don't follow anything except for maybe like I know about the Stephen A. Whitlock Cam Newton shit. I mean, he fired Cam Newton last week.
That's interesting. Yep.
Yeah, I got.
I was just watching that interview before I got on. As a matter of fact, Cam and Whitlock.
I do agree with Stephen A. about one thing. When you didn't combat Whitlock and what he said about Stephen A. Smith, I don't blame Stephen A. for firing him. I don't. You should have had Stephen A.'s back, or at least say, yo, I'm not going to get into Stephen A. He's been good to me. That's why Stephen A. gives more props to Acho, even though Acho's a man. Don't get me started with Acho. I can't stand.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's leave that alone, man.
Yeah, I can't stand Acho, bro. You know, I don't even watch these shows. I really don't, bro. As a matter of fact, I like maybe because he's gangster. I don't watch the show because to me, Skip Bayless on that show where Keith Talib ruins it.
Yeah.
The one thing about me, I ain't gonna lie, I do not like when white boys are in black men's spaces. I don't like that at all. Because if we went to their space, it would be like a criminal offense. You understand what I'm saying?
I hear you.
And I'm not being racist here, folks. Skip Bayless should not be in the same place where Aqib Talib. There should be no white dudes there.
It's only a matter of time before Shannon back anyway. So.
Yo, did you hear what I said the other night when I'm on Instagram, bro, and you had this white woman trying to rap to Biggie's "Who Shot You," and I'm like,
yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
I said, girl, you do not belong in those spaces. What the hell do you know about Who Shot You? I'm like, oh, come on, white people. Come on, do better. I mean, ain't Aerosmith on tour? Ain't Metallica going to the Sphere in October?
That's funny.
I mean, that woman looked complete ass. And then you got this older black chick. I don't know if you caught this. She's really rapping the lyrics. And she just did a 7-year bid in prison. She just got out of prison.
Yeah,
And
you.
she's rapping in her car. And you got these two dumb young Negroes getting all excited. I'm like, dude, guys, that's what really gets you excited?
Mm. Yeah, you was telling me about that last on the last one.
I mean,
I still got to check that out.
I mean, really? I mean, I just wonder about young black men these days, man. Where is their head at, bro?
Absolutely, man. I worry about the community in general, man. I don't know if you seen that. We had a full blown riot, man, at opening day.
In Cincinnati?
Absolutely.
What happened?
I don't know. I just seen downtown and it was police blocking off streets and more than usual. Like it was crazy. It got crazy.
Wow. Wow. Hey. Over opening day, huh?
Man.
I just think that idiot Rob Manfred ruined everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let the Reds play opening day at 1 o'clock or 12:30.
Right.
No goddamn Yankees and who was it? Yankees and who? Giants.
Right.
I ain't watching shit. I looked at the Sunday night schedule, bro. You don't get too many Yankees and Dodgers, bro.
That's surprising.
That surprised me too. I'm glad NBC pulled that off. Like their first game tomorrow night is Cleveland at Seattle.
Right. And you would I meant to say that too. You was right too. They took it off of FanDuel. MLB got their own Reds network now.
Yeah, you gotta pay what, $100?
No, it's on cable. I don't know if it's part of it. I don't know if it's part of a package or something, but yeah, it's on cable now.
Oh, you lucky, man. I don't get no baseball, man.
Yeah, it's just Cincinnati and baseball, man. That's just I kind of figured they was going to do something to keep it, if not free, then then cheap or something. They was going to do something for the fans, make sure it was at least accessible.
I told you guys about that. I told you guys about that. Last year, I told you this was going down, man. I mean, again, I don't talk to hear myself talk. I just tell you guys the facts. What's really going down? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I knew that they was gonna do that, and I think it's really gonna kill baseball, bro, in the end. Because what's gonna happen is if you got a bad team, people are not going to how can I say this? People are not going to pay money to watch a bad team unless they love the team.
Right. And I think it's out of sheer luck too. The Reds just so happened to make the playoffs last year. I think that has a lot to do with it.
I was going to say this earlier. One of the reasons why I'm high on the Pirates is something that you're not going to believe, but it's true. Pirates got their own TV number.
Hmm.
That says a lot.
Right. And for my money, Skenes is one of the best pitchers in baseball. People are going to want to see him play.
I totally agree with that. I agree. And what's interesting is that the Pirates, I think, are testing what happens if they do have a good team this year. And for the Pirates, a good team is like the Angels, 86 wins.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they're looking in and seeing if this works and they play pretty well, they can pay Paul Skenes what he wants.
Right.
He'll be the only one getting paid, but he got a young rotation behind him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Absolutely. And they should do for something for him because it's a shame that they wasted McCutcheon's career.
Well, McCutcheon had went to the playoffs 2 times with the Pirates.
Okay.
He should have done more.
Absolutely.
He does awesome belts, great quality. I'm going to Blue Jay Dodgers April 6th. There you go. Next Monday night with my boyfriend, I got to see Dylan Cease live. There you go. See, Melina, how smart she is. She got her tickets. See, I told you, it's going to be a hot ticket next Monday night in Toronto. I'll be doing the games up here. Blue Jays and Dodgers rematch. And it's good for baseball, and I want to hear your opinion, that boy. That they're
Mhm.
having the series so early in the year, and it's fresh in everybody's minds.
Right.
I think it's great for baseball.
It should be. I hope it is.
I mean, well, Blue Jays off to a 2-0 start. Dodgers off to a 2-0 start. Blue Jays go on the road for a week, and then they come back home for the Dodgers next Monday. And I think the Dodgers got a 9-game homestand.
9 games. That's unbelievable.
And then they go to Toronto. Yeah, the Dodgers and Yankees, they don't play tomorrow. They're off while everybody else is off. Everybody else is playing.
Right.
Boy,
I'm getting about tired of the Dodgers though.
you tired of the Dodgers?
I'm tired already. Yeah.
It's funny. Me as an Angel fan, right? You would think I'll be tired of the Dodgers. I'm not. I'm
Ugh.
like, I'm like, yo. I was telling this to my mother the other day. Wherever Magic Johnson touches turns to gold, bro.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Dodgers are gonna be like this. That's gonna be a hell of a series, man. Blue Jays and Dodgers so early in the year. So Melina got her tickets with her boyfriend, and they'll be at the game next Monday night. I told everybody that will be a hot ticket.
Blue Jays still in the Sky Dome?
Yeah, they redid it now. I was showing Melina the food that they have now. It's terrific. I said, damn, I would love to go up there just to eat.
Nice.
Oh man. But Pittsburgh got the best food though. Ballpark food, I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's all cracked up what it is.
Not really, no.
You're better off come to Toronto, Uncle Mays. I will take you to a game. I will seriously consider that because they have Carnival up there in July. One of the best carnivals in the world. That boy.
Nice.
I know. Itest is going to the one. Uh, he's going to the one in Montreal. I can show you around my city. You are always welcome here, Coach. Thank you, love. I'll get Mr. Miami off his ass going to the
Mm.
Mississippi Delta, and bring him with me.
Being great American, man. It ain't nothing but Gold Star, Skyline, and pretzels at Great American. So
I love pretzels, bro. But you know what I like? You know what food I like in Cincinnati?
uh,
Is it Richie's, man?
get Richie's.
Yeah,
Yep.
gotta go to Cincinnati. Manzano said
Chili dogs and pretzels. So.
chili dogs and pretzels.
Hey,
I'll tell
Mace.
you.
Hey, Vader. What's up?
What's going on, Manzano?
I'll
Mace,
say
I
this.
was watching Foul Territory, and they were talking about what teams they expect to be better than they were. And one of the teams they said was Miami, and they think they might have a chance to make the wild card this year.
Well, if you was here a half hour ago, that's why I predicted up here. I said them and the Pirates have a very good chance of winning a wild card.
Really?
Yeah, I did say that. I also picked the Marlins for second place in the National League East.
I don't trust the Mets. I don't know what it is. I do not trust the Mets, Mace.
Oh, you know I'm high on the Mets.
It's weird. I trust the Phillies more than I trust the Mets.
I think the Mets, and I said this earlier to start today, there's a different vibe about them. And I'm not going to get into it up here today. I will get into it.
There's merengue in that locker room.
Yes, that plays a big part.
That's the team that's drastically underachieving is the Phillies.
Yes, that's why I don't pick them.
I trust
for
the
me,
Braves.
I feel the Mets are more drastically underachieving because every year they have the lead. Like the last two seasons, did they have the lead going into the last few weeks of the season and they blew it, Mace?
No, 2 years ago they were the hottest team in the playoffs, and they swept the Brewers and they swept the Phillies, and then the Dodgers killed them. Dodgers came here and bitch slapped the Mets. Brother Dat Boy's birthday come. Yeah, we'll celebrate him because it's during the draft. Melina said good afternoon, Ethan.
Hey, Miss Molina. No, and my surprise team in the West is actually a team that was really bad last year, and they were in the NL Central. AL Central, my mistake. Who's the last team in that division again, Mace?
The White Sox.
I think the White Sox are going to be better than people expect.
I picked the White Sox to finish fourth.
Yeah.
You think that? Who do you think finishes fifth in that division then?
Minnesota. That team got major problems.
Yeah, and to me that's the Tigers division anyway.
I did pick the Tigers too. All right, the Pirates have gone ahead of the Mets in the 10th. Went first and second and one out. So Pittsburgh.
It's weird. I had the Indians winning that division.
I don't know. I mean, and you know what? I love the Indians in that division. That's the team I like. I don't know. I just think Detroit, Scoobles last year in Detroit, I think they're gonna have a big year.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Vader's gonna like this. I have his Reds winning the Central on the NL side.
No, I got the Cubs, man.
I got and it surprised you, man. I got the Brewers.
They won 98 last year and got knocked out. They're like the Phillies. You can't trust them. Every year they win that division and they lose in the first round.
The team I can't trust, actually, it's funny. It's not the Mets and the Padres. To me, I can't trust the Padres.
They got the Dodgers in front of them. That's the reason. And that is the reason, by the way, the Dodgers are the team they are now because they were intimidated by Manny Machado. And then they finally beat Manny Machado.
Mm-hmm.
Who
I'm
do you
looking
guys
at this
feel
match.
wins the Rookie of the Year this year, Mace?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know who the rookies are.
Oh no, my mistake. Who do you think wins the Cy Young in both leagues and the MVP?
Cy Young, I'm gonna go with Scooble in the American. And the National, I'm definitely going with Paul Skenes.
Absolutely.
Okay, I have one that's going to shock you, and I have Scooble winning the NL the AL Cy Young, but I have Sandy Alcantara coming back like recovering his Cy Young and winning the Cy Young this year. Would that shock you, Mace?
A little bit for one reason. That means the Marlins won 95 games.
And they won the NL East.
The NL East, I don't know if they're good enough to win the East.
Oh no! What I'm saying, if they win 95 games, does that mean they win the NL East?
Maybe. A good chance.
Do you trust the Mets pitching, Mace?
Yeah. What I like about the Mets, and I'll talk about it again another day, is chemistry is there. If you want me to say it, I'll say it. They got rid of the white guys and brought in more Latin ball players.
That's what, honestly, I can't believe I'm saying this. This is what Miami needs to do. Since they're right next to the DR in Puerto Rico, they need to start putting hard finances into focusing on in Latin America, and they can build a fan base like that.
The problem with the Marlins is lack of trust after what happened years ago.
Mm-hmm.
No, and to me, that whole thing with Stanton and Yelich, I can understand why they did it. Stanton couldn't stay healthy, and Yelich couldn't stay healthy either.
Stanton off to a good start, by the way.
I like Scuba in the AL. I also, I'm not. I mean, not even that they're even a sleeper too. I like the Orioles, man. Especially with Bradish is going, man. He's tough, man.
Yeah,
He's right up
as
there with
I
Scuba.
said, I got them winning 97 games, finishing second in the AL East. And Baltimore
Yeah.
is good, bro.
Can you see Ohtani winning both the NL Cy Young and the NL MVP at the same time, Mish?
No. That's who I was going to pick for Cy Young. I'll put him second. Yamamoto.
Not Ohtani, but Yamamoto. Oh.
Yes. After what he did, Pirates bases loaded, one out. After what he did, to win Game 6 of the World Series and come back and pitch 5 more innings in Game 7?
You know who Yamamoto reminds me of, Mace? A little bit? Daisuke Matsuzaka with a better fastball.
You know who he reminds me of? And that boy would agree. Hideo Nomo, that boy, 2.0.
Yeah.
Really, Yamamoto reminds you of Noma?
Hell yeah.
Does he have the same mannerisms on the mound?
Without the awkward delivery, yeah.
Remind me of Nomo. Nomo was a great pitcher here. I know
Were you a
he's
big fan of
because,
Matsuzaka, Mace?
What about Matsuzaka?
Were you a big fan of Daisuke?
No. For the Red Sox, right? No.
Yeah.
Nah.
For me, it's the teams that I'm surprised like don't focus on Latin America a lot, Mace. That purely, I can understand the the West Coast teams focusing like doing Latin America and Asia because California's close to Japan and stuff like that and Korea. So is Seattle. But for me, I'm surprised the two Florida teams don't do that. Do that with Latin America. The Texas teams don't do it, like purely focus on Latin American players. And being that New York has a big population of Dominicans, you don't see the New York Yankees do a lot like
They'll never do that. I can tell you that right now. The Yankees will never do that.
they're too uptight, have a stick up their ass. Is that what you're saying?
Too corporate.
That's part of it.
They're too corporate.
That and they have a certain fan base that they have to appease to. Just like the hockey team in this town, the New York Rangers.
Absolutely.
The Rangers fan are the Rangers fans the Yankees fans too?
Yeah, some of them. Most Ranger fans don't give a damn about no other team but the Rangers. That's how retarded they are. They're similar to the Dolphin community. They're like that a little bit.
You do know who the number one fan base of the Yankees are, don't you?
Dominicans?
No,
Italians.
exactly.
Would you say
Exactly.
the Latin American community is more towards the Mets base?
No, the Latinos here lovely. You know who they like right now? Right now, they're on the Blue Jays train, bro.
Didn't you say the Dominicans in New York were a big fan of Big Papi and Manny Ramirez?
Hell yes. And when Manny first came up with the Indians, it was Indians everywhere, man. The merengue, that's when it really became popular in the mid-90s, yeah.
You think there would have been a huge fan base of? Do you think the Dominican fans would have got back to being Yankees fans if a guy like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. had come?
Yes. Yeah, they love the Blue Jays here now.
And Mace, I asked the question. Remember, you asked me the question with David Cohn and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I asked that to a ton of Yankees fans, and they who was the other player you mentioned?
Rod Carew. Who career you rather have, Rod Carew or David Cohn?
I have some idiot Yankees fans that said Rod Carew.
And those dumbasses. I'd rather have 5 rings and always a hero in this town can eat at any restaurant for free.
Is he a bigger hero than our boy Donnie Baseball?
No. You heard what Jeter said in the documentary about him?
Who's the equivalent player to a Donnie Baseball for your Reds, Vader? Where
that's an easy answer. Who's the most beloved Red in your opinion? Like all the fans, no matter what he does, the team was. They just love him to this day. Who is it?
You would think it was Pete, but no, it's Bench all day long.
Yeah, I'll tell you another one, and you know who you know him. I know him. Manzano don't know who he is. I'll tell you another one. Chris Sabo.
Yep, Sabo is beloved here. Absolutely, bro.
Oh yeah.
No, Vader. Let me clarify. What I'm not a superstar player, like a player that you don't understand that the fan base gets behind, like Donnie Baseball, because he was there when the Yankees were bad and stuff like that. And that's what I mean. Like, is there a player like that for the Reds that you don't understand why being that the guy's a loser?
Not really. All of the players that are beloved here have won something.
Exactly.
Oh, actually, did Votto win a World Series?
Votto would be the closest one.
I'll agree with that. I would say Votto.
Honestly, for me, my favorite Reds player was always Brandon Phillips.
I'll bring
Yep.
up one more, that boy, and you will agree with this. What's up, Dusty? I'll bring you one more. Adam
What's up,
Dunn.
Uncle Mace? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Adam Dunn.
Adam
Yeah, I
Dunn,
heard. I
absolutely.
got the message that you sent me, man.
Um,
Said Mendoza learning the playbook.
Yeah, bro. How
actually,
excited
Mace,
are you about that?
Say what?
How excited are you?
Um, I, I, I like that there's clarity, but the defense that you sent me, I didn't like it because like if we're gonna have a defensive end, like why are we gonna put Kuntz and Quiddy Pay a defensive end if we're running a 3-4? They belong on the outside, an
I
outside
don't know.
linebacker, and I feel like I like the three techniques that we got, but we need a zero, bro.
I'll say this. I have not seen the Raiders get this much love in like 30 years.
It don't feel right.
enjoy it.
It's it's like abusive relationship, you know, when you don't get abused for finally, like if it feels like something's wrong.
Yeah, I know the
Actually,
feeling, man. All right, the Mets got
no,
the bases loaded and no outs. They're gonna win this game.
Manzano, if you still up here, I actually do you one better. The one player that's beloved that hasn't won anything here, Mr. Mayor of the city, Sean Casey.
That's
oh,
true.
Sean Casey.
That's true.
Mace, I don't understand this. Like, as a baseball fan, there's a lot of fans that hate Paul Konerko. For some odd reason, there's baseball fans that I can understand Brzezinski, but Konerko, Paulie, why? Why is there? Why do people hate Paulie so
I
much,
don't
Mace?
know. I don't know. I
I don't
can't explain.
understand the Barry Bonds hate.
Whoa, that's obvious.
Steroids,
Dusty,
steroids,
that's
steroids,
obvious, bro.
steroids,
He
steroids.
never tested positive, nigga.
He was part of that
Bruh.
Valco scandal. What are you talking about,
Bro, if it's
Dusty?
not no body, bro, if there's no body, there's no murder.
All right, Mets beat the Pirates as they scored two in the bottom of the 10th.
Like there's no evidence. You know what I'm saying? And let's keep it real. Barry Bonds is the best player to ever freaking play baseball.
Uh,
Better than,
actually,
hold
a lot
on.
of people.
Hold up. He's better than Griffith.
Why don't you ask Ken Griffey what he think?
I know what he thinks, but he's being modest. Is he better than Griffith?
Ken Griffey's gonna say that Barry Bonds is better.
Is he better
I,
than Bench?
Bonds
Who?
is not better. Bonds ain't even better than his godfather. Man.
Yeah, I would
Man,
agree with
Bonds
that.
is the best person to ever play, bro.
He's not better than Willie Mays.
No.
He's not.
Bro, this nigga got more walks than the whole league.
You do know, hold on, Dusty, you do know that once his head went from a size 7 and 3/8 to an 8 1/4, you do know that once he started juicing, and he admits,
Look,
bro, Bonds know he's guilty,
if
bro.
that's the case, then why is Big Poppy in the Hall of Fame? Why is Pudge in the Hall of
Okay,
Fame
hey,
then?
you know what? You know what? I agree with you with that one. Poppy's
If we
not
go, if we
innocent,
go,
bro.
if we gonna let in Rafael Palmeiro, why we
No,
can't let
Palmero's
in
not
Barry
in.
Bonds? I'm just
Palmero's
saying
not in.
though, Barry Bonds is the best player to ever play. I don't care if he's on steroids or not. He should be in there, bro.
yeah,
Better than
Barry
Willie
Bonds'
Mays.
career before the steroids justifies him
Bro,
being in the Hall of Fame. I agree.
thank you. He was a Hall of Famer before 1998, bro.
You can say that. You can, for me, you can say that about what's it called? Our boy Mark McGuire too. Like
Now,
McGuire before.
Mark McGuire started on steroids. That's different.
No,
Uh,
he didn't start on steroids.
Yes, he
That boy was
by
did.
the
way too
way,
strong. What are you talking about?
Man, you
hold
better
on.
ask Jose Canseco. He had that motherfucker steroided up his second
Let
year.
me let me ask you a question, Dusty. Is Barry Bonds better than Albert Pujols?
Yes.
No, he's
At bat, yes.
not. No, he's
In
not. No,
the
he's
in the batter's box, yes. The bet first
No,
of all,
no, I
Albert
don't
Pujols.
think so.
All right, check this out. Barry Bonds is the best lefty to ever hit.
That's a tough one, man.
The best righty to ever hit is easily Manny Ramirez.
You're joking, right?
Easily
Ramirez is
Manny
better than
Ramirez,
Aaron.
Mace.
Hold on. Ramirez is better than Aaron.
Ramirez is the best righty that I ever seen. Hank Aaron, that motherfucker played before my dad played when my daddy was 10, okay?
Oh boy, here we go.
I
He is
saw
not
I
Hank
saw Manny
Aaron, bro.
Ramirez. I saw Manny being
Manny
Manny.
Ramirez grew up 2 miles from my house. I saw his whole career. He definitely did roids. He admitted that.
You got Manny, and then you got Cabrera. Them is like the best two righties that I ever seen.
No,
Pujols
I
ain't better
can,
than neither
bro.
one of them.
I can vouch for Pujols, man. Pujols was scary, man.
when you have 700 home runs and 2,000 RBIs, you come back to it.
I'm just saying, Cabrera, I think, was better at bat, at least.
I can't believe Dusty and me are arguing baseball. This is great theater.
Say what?
Me and you are arguing baseball. This is great theater.
I don't even
No,
talk
Pujols, man.
baseball.
I got Pujols. For my money, is Pujols,
I'm a
man.
Miggy fan because he was a Marlin, but I think Pujols is a better hitter, dude.
Much better.
That Triple Crown nigga is not playing, bruh.
You hated seeing Pujols walking to the plate. You hated it.
Hell yeah.
Fuck that
After
nigga.
Texas Rangers, four home runs in Game 3 of the World Series against Texas.
Okay.
Now, I give Cabrera this, and I'm not going to sleep on Cabrera, okay? You
Name me
can
one season that Pujols had that was better than the Triple Crown season.
one season better? I got to
He
look at
never.
the numbers. I got to look at the numbers of 2012 Miggy Cabrera compared to Pujols' best year. I bet you Pujols had the better year.
Yeah, no, and let's be honest. There was times that I feel Pujols should have won the Triple Crown, but there was other guys that got it, like that I felt stole it. There was times during his career that he should have won it, that teams, that the voters gave it to other players and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Ryan Howard beat him twice, and he beat Ryan Howard twice. It was weird. Ryan Howard's 2 best years, Pujols won the MVP. Pujols' 2 best years, Ryan Howard.
Isn't Frank Robinson the only player to win Triple Crown in both leagues, Mace?
Yes.
Did Johnny Bench ever do it? Did Johnny Bench ever win a Triple Crown as a catcher?
No.
Unless people
because he didn't need to because he was
Yeah.
47.
Did Piazza win the Triple Crown once?
Never.
Okay.
Hey Mace, if Barry Bonds would have went to the American League, he could have played another 5 years.
You guys in the Barry, Dusty, you'll be alive when you're gonna go to his induction in 2037.
I'm not a Giants fan. I'm an
talking
A's
about
fan.
Bonds. Are you going to see your boy get into the Hall of Fame in 2037? Because that's the next time he's eligible.
I will if he gets in. I'm not going, but I'll cheer for him. And I spent most of my life hating Barry Bonds. You know, steroids and big head ass and woo woo. But now that 20-something years then passed, man, and like I see how trash baseball is. Like, bro, baseball used to be really good. Like, if you think about the players that I grew up watching, this is why I don't watch it anymore. Like, bro, I grew up watching Tony Gwynn, bro. Tony Gwynn struck out 12 times in a whole fucking season, bro.
Now I understand why Dusty is so hard on these players. Like, he likes these guys so much. Dusty is a 80s baby. That's why he likes these guys so much.
I'm a 90s baby, so.
But Dusty, guys like
Tony Gwynn struck out 188 times in the whole 90s decade, nigga.
No.
Miss a game.
I'm a big. To me, the 2 best hitters I've ever seen in my life was Carew and Tony Gwynn. I don't even argue that.
How about Ricky Henderson?
I'm gonna say Tony Gwynn and Pete Rose.
Yeah, you didn't see Rod Carew. That's why Carew retired when he was 5 years old.
Wade Boggs was cold.
I'm with you, man. Zano, man. Ricky, man.
Like, I'm a Ricky guy. I'm an A's fan. You know what I'm saying?
I am now a Ricky guy.
Ricky is the best A's player that ever played.
All right, the Mets blew it. It was 1-1 top of the 11th. How can you blow bases?
Wait a minute. Over the Cobra? Really? Over Dave Parker?
Ricky Henderson is the best fucking A that ever fucking swung a bat.
I don't know about that. Dusty,
May saw the A's of the 70s. So
man,
see, I'm not. See, I don't remember. I don't remember Ricky with the A's all that much. I do those Padres years.
Bro, nigga was scared of Rick. Bro, Ricky was the scariest nigga in the league for like 5 years, bro. because he was gonna steal second and might even take third on your ass.
No, I ain't gonna knock Ricky Henderson. God bless the dead. I'm not gonna knock him.
The scariest he was way scarier than Mark McGwire, way scarier than Jose Canseco. He was scarier than everybody. The best player we ever had.
Does he still have the most leadoff home runs?
I'm sure he probably does.
No, I think someone broke that already. I thought someone broke it recently.
Broke what?
The
leadoff home runs.
So if he ain't the greatest A, then who is?
Reggie Jackson.
He's a Yankee, man. Nate, stop. He's a Yankee.
Reggie Jackson.
Ain't that a Yankee?
He went to the A's first when they had the dynasty, bro.
Dennis Eckersley.
When the A's had the dynasty,
Eckersley belongs in the conversation. I'll give you that. Eckersley belongs in the conversation, but he ain't greater than Ricky.
Reggie Jackson's the greatest A to ever wear.
How about Dave
Man,
Parker?
that's a Yankee, man. He ain't no A. That's a Yankee.
How about Dave Parker, the Cobra?
Dave Parker is a red Manzano.
Exactly. Now you understand life.
He's a pirate to me.
Now you really understand life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Ricky Henderson is an A, bro.
Ricky Henderson is an A, yeah. I would say that, yeah.
Eckersley is an A.
I look at him more as a Red Sox, but you make him an A.
I mean, what did he do for us? I mean, wasn't he better for us than he was for them?
Yeah, he was.
You feel me?
Who was the best starter of all time for the A's, man?
The starter?
Ricky Henderson.
No, starting pitcher.
I'm gonna go Tim Hudson.
Raleigh.
I'm gonna go Tim Hudson. You're talking about
Raleigh
starter,
fingers?
right? You're talking starter, right?
Yeah, starter.
I'll go Tim Hudson over. I'll go Hudson over.
Over Eckersley? Well, he's a closer.
No, he's talking starting pitching. I'll go him over. I'll tell you, Zito was good, bro.
Zito had no fastball, though.
Yeah.
And Raleigh was a relief pitcher?
Yeah.
Fingers
to me is the greatest reliever of all time. I don't want to hear about Mariano Rivera.
The greatest reliever of all time is Rod Beck.
You really believe that, Dusty?
No. I was trolling.
See, Rivera. To me, Rivera's more of a closer. Like he's the best closer of all time.
Yeah, that's what we're talking. Right
now, the best reliever for the last 10 years is probably Chapman.
I would agree with that.
And really, like the way that Chapman throws, I would actually start him. But the thing is, I would tell him to take some gas off. Like, bro, we don't need 105. Bring it to like 98.
Vamos said what's up to both of you, Dusty and Manzano.
And I'm defending Pudge because he brought my Marlins another World Series and stuff like that. I understand he took steroids, but before that, he was one of the best catchers of his era.
But he's not greater than Barry Bonds.
The best catcher I've ever seen. Man.
The best catcher for me is Johnny Bench, and Johnny Bench is the third greatest player I've ever seen.
I mean, albeit the Bench, I didn't get to see Bench, so I know he was great.
Wasn't even better than Piazza, man. He wasn't even better than Piazza.
I disagree.
Pudge was not better. Pudge was not
better
than
Piazza. You're out of your
Piazza.
mind if you believe that, bro.
Bruh.
Don't even think about stealing on Pudge, but he would gun you down.
Yeah, he was Johnny Bench 2.0. That's what Pudge was. If you want to know who Johnny Bench was Pudge.
Bro, I seen Piazza get motherfucking Kenny Lofton 3 times in a game.
But when people talk about Mikey, they talk about his hitting. They don't talk about his defensive ability.
I'm just saying, I watched him throw out Kenny Lofton 3 times in one game and second.
Dude, Piazza is not in the same world as Pudge Rodriguez, bro.
All right, man.
Pudge is among the immortals.
So you think Pudge is better than Posey?
He's with Mickey Cochran.
You think he's better than Posey right now?
Yeah, you know what? Let me say this for Buster, okay? I'm gonna say something about Buster. If you're talking catcher from 2010 to right now, I'll give it to Buster Posey.
Okay.
I don't knock Buster at all. I got nothing against Buster. I like Buster. I do.
I think Yankees fans overrate their catcher.
That guy's a bum. Whoever that guy is, he's a bum.
You know who's a bum?
Jorge
Aaron Judge.
Posada.
That's a bum. Aaron Judge.
I think Mauer was better than Posey here.
Like
Joe Mauer was good until his back went out.
I hate these new age hitters, bro. These hitters are trash.
What? How
Like,
about
bro,
how about Kid Carter, man?
Like we ain't messing with Carter.
Gary Carter was okay. I mean, he was a good catcher, but he's not in Bench's league. Bench is a whole Bench, Pudge Rodriguez, Mickey Cochran, Jim Sundberg. That's a whole Bob Boone. That's a whole different universe.
Mace, all right, so Mace, how you feel about all these strikeouts? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all these strikeouts. Like these pitchers don't even really be all that. They just got dumbass fucking hitters.
I don't know, man.
Dusty, you know what that is? I grew up playing baseball in this era. The reason why that is the travel leagues are teaching these kids how to elevate the what's the word they're teaching these kids exit velo over being a like.
How about hit line drives? How about that? You can still win by hitting doubles. How about that?
And you know who these kids are modeling their game after is like these power hitters. That's what it is. These exit velo merchants, guys like a Jose Bautista, Vladimir Guerrero, and stuff like that. And Aaron Judge. I like Aaron Judge, but he's an exit velo guy.
Bruh, these hitters are trash, bro. Like they're swinging at 3-1, bro. Like when you see shit like that, bro, it's like I'm turning this fucking game off. You guys are fucking stupid.
Dusty, you know chicks dig the long ball, man.
I don't give a fuck. Win the game, nigga. Win the fucking game. Hit a double and bring some fucking batters home and stop leaving everybody fucking stranded.
I love that.
Absolutely. I'm with you. I don't disagree, though.
Green, please. And this is why I hate baseball, bro. Because like I said, imagine watching a motherfucker strike out 12 times in a single year, and then you see baseball's favorite fucking player does that in a fucking week.
That's why. What is it called? Venezuela beat the Americans.
Like we're trash, bro. Like, and this is the problem.
I guess I'm just used to it now, man. I'm like I watched Adam Dunn. He either struck out or home run. I'm used to that.
And then pitchers, why they don't throw at people anymore?
Because it has to do with a safety thing too.
Man, how you gonna let
Dusty? The reason why they did that is because there was a whole bunch of players getting hit in the head, and they were constantly getting concussions and stuff like that.
Man, you better put out. Man, check this out, motherfucker. You flip your bat. Last time I pitch at you, nigga, you better right underneath the chin, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
And that whole let them play
your
thing.
Bat again. Yeah, flip your get bat again, bitch. Nigga, I'm gonna pull a Kyle Farnsworth on your motherfucking ass.
Were hitters allowed to get away with that with Bob Gibson or Steve Carlton?
Ricky was Mr. Bat Flipper.
Yeah, I'm just saying he was on my team too. But I'm just saying though, like these pitchers don't even.
Hitters got away with bat flipping on Bob Gibson, really?
No, they didn't do that back in those days, Tony.
Think about this, man. Motherfuckers used to go. Imagine Pedro, right? Imagine Pedro coming up in today, and you fucking throw high inside on Big Papi. You think he not gonna motherfucking throw at Derek Jeter, nigga?
Bruh.
Of course he is.
Okay, then what's wrong with these new niggas, bruh?
Pedro was throwing at Gary Sheffield, so.
Pedro was 5'8" throwing gas at these niggas' chins, bro. 5'8", nigga, $170, nigga. 10 licks to come side of the game, nigga. They get busy. It's gonna get it right underneath the chin.
Imagine a wild guy, a young a young Randy Johnson throwing at these kids.
bro. Randy not letting that
There
shit
wouldn't
fly,
be
nigga.
no
Randy,
pounding the plate with a Randy Johnson, right, Mason?
Randy
nigga,
will be you. Absolutely, man.
nigga, Randy was toe tagging like Nolan Ryan, toe tagging.
Yeah, Randy will
Like,
get you. I will admit
like,
that. Randy
like they
Johnson
don't
will get
defend their players. Like when old boy got hit from the Yankees, the lefty. Why old boy ain't hit him?
Right.
Like, how you gonna let little skinny dude get hit like
But
that,
yeah,
bro? And
see, Dusty, we talking about back in the day, though, man. The pictures of yesteryear ain't the pictures of the day, man.
Yeah, no, no, and most of the let's be honest, most of the like, I'll, I'm gonna bring up the Japanese, the Asian pitchers. It's a cultural thing. They don't like throwing high inside. That's a disrespectful thing to do for them. Like it's a
nigga,
cultural.
that's exactly what I would do to Otani cheating ass.
Otani. Why do you think Otani's cheating?
The hot cheese, man, for sure.
Man, I don't like that nigga, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because now Pete Rose was a terrible motherfucker, right? I'm not ever gonna vouch for him after what he did to that little girl, right? But that motherfucker got banned for life for gambling, bro. Banned for fucking life. And we let this motherfucker come up over here, gamble somebody's career away. Not only do you gamble somebody's career away, you allow this motherfucker to sign a contract where he don't gotta pay no American taxes and he gets to walk away to Japan with fucking $800 million. Nigga, fuck you.
No, you blame. I don't blame Otani for that. Blame the freaking Dodgers for doing all that
Man, look,
deferred
fuck
payments
Otani for that
bullshit.
reason, bro. Fuck Otani for that reason, bro.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck that dude. Like,
damn.
More
He
you
the
get
should
away
stay
with,
organization
more
than the
often.
player.
bro. Pete Rose got banned for fucking life. He was the greatest hitter of all time at the time. He got banned for fucking life, bro. For gambling on himself. Fuck Otani, bro.
Did Otani gambling on himself like Pete Rose was?
It doesn't matter, bro. Bro. How are we letting this foreigner come over here and run our shit like that? Fuck him.
Uh, uh we're gonna have to deal with that with the NBA with Wemby soon. So
Bro, I already said, man, Mace already know where I stand with the French. After my
Mm.
experience in LA, I told him about did I tell you about my experience in LA dealing with these French vacationers?
No, tell me about it. Tell us about it.
Bruh, bruh, when I was in LA, bruh, a couple of French dudes came in, black dudes, and one of them, like, he was kind of steroidy, but he was top heavy, like he ain't never did leg day. He just heavy up top, like a spinning top. And boss was like, man, put on a mask, because you know it's during the pandemic. He's like, I don't believe in that. Da-da-da-da-da, woody woody woo. And I'm cutting his hair. He's like, why are you cutting my hair like that? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, why is it bald? Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, dude, you asked for a bald taper. That's why it's a bald line right there. Nigga. Like, and I ended up getting through the service. And I remember when he got up and left, the clients that was like in there, they was like, bro, fuck that guy. And to be honest, like, he should have been happy it was me that cut his hair, because if somebody else would have cut his hair, it would have showed him what it would have been like in the 40s. Like, bro, you in the hood acting like this, bro, like you have very little awareness of where you are right now and the danger that you're actually in right now. You don't even see it, bro. You got this testosterone confidence that you shouldn't have.
yeah, no, and Dusty, that's European. That's a European attitude in general. Like my brother worked at restaurants down here in Sarasota, and he said the worst people to deal with were Europeans because they refuse to tip and stuff like that. That's the European mentality. They treat their service workers here in the United States like crap. That's not just the French. Europeans are like that in general.
Mm.
Yeah, but
Uh,
at least over there in Europe, their servers get paid a living wage. They don't have to tip over there because they actually get paid a salary enough to where they can live.
Mm.
They don't have to get paid $3.22 an hour plus tips.
are you one of the cheaper places, Dusty, in Vegas?
No, I was in LA and I was in the hood, but it was more of like a old school environment. But I'm more on the premier tier of the barber side. You know what I'm saying? More of like the premium skill set.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm wondering. Are you one of the cheaper place? Were you one of the cheaper places in terms of premium? Because, like, when I was in Vegas, when I went to my sister's wedding, I had to pay $150 for a freaking haircut.
So out here where I live now, I'm not there. I'm like 50 for a cut, 65 with the beard. But when I was in LA, it was a more premium environment, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a more premium service that I was offering. And I think it was 80 for the cut and like 120 with the beard.
Is it pretty cheap in Cincy for a good haircut and a beard shave, Vader?
I mean, it's going up like anywhere else, and roughly anywhere between 35 and 40.
With the beard?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's love. Cause that like I don't even want to touch nobody's beard for $40. Like beard, you said what?
You're lucky you get that. Oh, for the cheapest haircut, like the cheapest hair, like that was a total for what I had to pay for. It was $70 for the haircut and seven like 65 for the beard in
That's,
Wow.
I
Vegas.
mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's very expensive for a haircut. It really is. But like, when I was at that price point, man, like you was getting your hair washed, you was getting the shave, you was getting hot towels, you was getting all type of shit. Like it wasn't
And
just
I
like,
talked to it's funny you should say that. I was talking to a what is it called? A barber in Vegas actually when the guy who was cutting my hair, he actually says that's a normal price in Vegas. $150 in total for a haircut and stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, bro.
But see, that's because the barbershops in Vegas or in casinos, bro. A pack of cigarettes in the casinos, $20.
Jesus Christ, pack of cigarettes.
Yeah. In Vegas, easy $20. What you mean?
All right,
That's
Mess
why I
when
started cutting my own hair, man.
a free run
And
home
like
by
and this
Maurice
is and
Robert.
this is why I lowered my price down, bro, when I came back here because like I don't think it's a sustainable model to charge people $80 and $60 for a haircut.
Yeah,
I just
$70
don't.
here, bro.
I think like this is what I believe in my price of living where I'm at in Northern California. I think that to get a top of notch haircut where you guaranteed to get a good haircut, you're gonna spend about 45, $50, and then with the beard you at about 60, 65.
Wait, are you around the area where our Aaron Rodgers from, like Chico and stuff like that?
Nah, like I'm from Stockton, but I live in Sac. But with Roseville.
Yeah, no, and let's be honest, like I can understand why Vegas is expensive because
Canadians
that's
up.
a tourist destination. Like a lot of tourists go there, so those prices have more to do with the locals don't. Most locals in Vegas don't. You go to these barbershops in Vegas. They cut their own hair and stuff like that because it's so
No,
expensive.
they go to Summerlin, nigga. They go to motherfucking Henderson.
They
Let me
don't go on the strip. They
no
avoid
doubt.
the strip, if anything. Like if you go
I
to
bet you
Vegas,
this. I'm willing to bet that the strip is where you're gonna find the $100 haircut.
yeah, no, that's where I got my haircut in the Venetian.
Let
Yeah,
me
if you
ask you
would
a
have went.
question, Mace, when you get a chance.
Go ahead, boss.
Yeah, what's up, that boy?
It just popped in my head. The best pickoff pitcher you've ever seen.
Wow.
Pragmatics.
I got one. The not Steve Carlton. Steve Finley. Steve Finley.
You mean Chuck
Oh
Finley?
no,
Steve
Chuck Finley.
Finley?
Chuck Finley. My mistake. Chuck.
Uh,
Chuck Finley.
Andy
uh,
Pettit, man. I've seen him throw more people out at the mound.
I was about to say Andy Pettit.
Andy Pettit. He's the reason why
Would you say Schilling was a great pickoff pitcher, Miss?
Who?
Schilling?
Schilling
Kurt?
is the great. one of the
I agree
greats
with that
of that
about Schilling.
era.
Schilling was awesome, bro. Big time money pitcher. Bruins win 6-3. I know Moss was happy.
You know my favorite.
Yeah, go ahead, Dusty. Wait till Dusty gets back with us.
Like Pettit made the pickoff part of his delivery. Like you
Yeah.
never know when he was throwing to first base.
No who else was good? Your boy from the Reds, Tom Browning, was good too.
Was he?
I have one. Doc Holliday.
Dusty with us, bro.
Oh, I
Does
think
he-
he's in
Oh
area
yeah,
with
he's still up. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If somebody and I hate the Dodgers, but I love the Bulldog for some reason, man. It's those Indians years, man.
There you go. I was about to say that.
Mace. What was your opinions on Kevin Brown when he was young? Because by the time I saw him, he was already a little bit older with the Marlins.
Kevin Brown was great, but the problem with him, he loved money too much.
Mm.
He was the first $100 million ball player.
Talking about relief pitchers, man, who goes underrated, man. Trevor Hoffman, man.
Because he never won anything. That's why.
Okay.
In the big playoff games, he will give up big hits.
Were you a big fan of Rob Nen, Mace?
Say that again?
Were you a big fan of Rob Nen?
Yeah. When he was in the Marlins, yeah.
I was going to bring up Jose Mesa, but Jesus.
Bro, I like Mesa. Just that in one game, he blew up in Game 7 against the Marlins. I like Mesa.
The closer I like actually, Mace, is he played for the Dodgers in the 90s with Valenzuela.
Eric Gagne.
Yeah, Gagne.
Him and Barry Bonds had some battles, bro.
Yeah.
Did the Mariners have good closers, Mace, in the 90s?
Who?
The Mariners with Griffey and
that team with Griffey and A-Rod?
Yeah.
What about them?
Did they have a good closer on that team?
No, and that was their weakness. Their bullpen will implode.
Oh no, my mistake. I'm talking about. I'm moving a little bit forward. That team that had 120 wins or something like that.
117 wins. Yeah, they had it all, bro. They just was missing one thing. They didn't have that one bat that would intimidate everybody.
Would you consider? This is an honest question. Would you consider Ichiro an intimidating hitter, Mace?
No.
He was a slap ball hitter.
Barry Bonds is intimidating. Gary Sheffield's intimidating. Manny Ramirez. Big Poppy. Those are intimidating hitters.
That's what I'm asking. Can you make those? Is there a guy like that? Being that he was consistent, isn't that like? Wouldn't as a pitcher you would rather face a guy who can strike? You can strike out, but I understand what you're saying. A home run hitter is more intimidating, but if I was on the mound, I would hate to hit. I know a guy. I can strike out a guy who can hit a home run because he chases anything and stuff like that. But average hitters like a Ricky Henderson, a Ricky, Tony Gwynn, and an Ichiro, I would hate facing because they won't strike out. They won't chase anything.
But Griffey wasn't a chaser though, Mazzano. He was the one exception.
And Griffey was not a chaser. But we had this argument a few years back. Who I would take? Griffey or Frank Thomas? I'm taking Frank Thomas all day.
Really?
I got
Hell
one better.
yes.
How about Frank Thomas versus Frank Robinson, Mace?
I'll take Frank Robinson. But let me get to the Griffey thing with that boy. And if that boy thinks I'm crazy saying that. Do you remember how much he was so intimidating in the 1990s? That boy,
Yeah.
Big Hurt.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they called him Big Hurt.
Frank was serious, man. He definitely was. I don't take nothing away from him. But I can't tell you how many hours me and my friends tried to perfect Griffey's swing, man. We
What
would
made Frank
study his
Thomas?
swing for days on end.
You know what made Frank Thomas so great? His
What's
eye.
that?
He had one of the greatest eyes in the history of the sport.
Right.
Would you say
What a
his
fucking
fault
hitter.
was Griffey Senior a power hitter too, Mace? Or
Yeah, a little bit, but he taught his son well. I'll tell you that. Now, Ken Griffey's no joke, folks. By the way, Melina's saying I never heard of the shoe. I'm like, don't ever tell a black guy that over the age of 45 you never heard of Griffey's shoe.
see, growing up, my favorite hitter, was my three favorite guys were Miggy. Me being Latino, of course, are Miggy, Pujols, and Vlad Senior.
Yeah, I can see why. Yeah, those are three of the greatest hitters. You didn't see
Pudge,
Clemente.
Pudge.
I saw the end of Clemente. Clemente was something else, boy. I don't know what Dusty was talking about. I mean, like you said that, and Dusty is back. Good to see you, Dusty, back with us. There is no
Can you hear
way,
me?
bro. If
Can you hear me?
You're low. You're a
we hear
little bit
you,
low,
we
Dusty.
hear you, bro. I got you. Dusty.
Yes, sir.
There is no way Barry Bonds is better than Willie Mays, bro.
Mays. Why don't you ask Millie Mays what he thinks?
And don't get me wrong. Until he did what he did, and Bonds basically admits he did what he did. He knows what he did, and he's proud
He
of it.
didn't admit it, Mays. Mays, if he did not admit it, he
By
never admitted it.
actions, bro. Did Bonds ever say, I'm
Why?
getting a
Because he lost
lawyer?
weight when he got
Did
60,
Bonds
Mays?
ever say he was getting a lawyer when the Game of Shadows came out? No.
Now, Mays, Barry Bonds was the most feared baseball player of all time.
No, he was not. Stop it.
Who was more feared than this motherfucker? Slapped his own second baseman, Mace.
Bro, in the
Do we not
history of
know
the
who this
sport,
nigga is?
if one man had to come up and you had to pick one player on this planet to get you the biggest hit,
Barry Bonds, nigga, off top.
no way, man.
Now, if I need now look,
Not for
I'm
my money.
taking, bro.
now, and
I'm taking,
this what I wanted to say when you brought me on, because you was talking about Ken Griffey Jr., right?
yes, right.
Now, about Ken Griffey Jr., if you look at his swing is not designed to elevate the ball. He is a line drive hitter.
Yes, but
And
that's why
he
he's
will
one of the
tell you
greats.
that. And Ken Griffey will tell you he's a line drive hitter.
Would you consider a Mark McGwire a line drive hitter, like in terms of how he hits his home runs, or is he more of an elevated?
McGuire elevate you out of the building, man.
Now
Hell yeah.
I never like McGuire never really had a good swing. His swing was just powerful and compact.
Yes.
Like what made Griffey's swing so beautiful, so nice was that like motherfucking
He did it
a wide
effortlessly. That's
a wide swing though, and he used his whole body.
And I want to defend Mark. Mark was a country strong kid. Like coming up, there was stories that the guy could hit home runs out of like even his own teammates with the A's say he didn't need to take the steroids, but he
I,
did it and
I
stuff like
look. I
that.
don't care about none of that. He'll never be Barry Bonds because see, Barry Bonds didn't take the shit till he was an old man. You know what I'm saying? Like Barry's Bonds. Okay, now how many Golden Gloves did he have before '98?
He had a
How many
lot.
times? How many times did he steal 40 bases?
I'm with
As
you
he
on
got
that.
older, he
How
got
many
bigger.
times? How many times did he hit 40 home runs? I'm talking about when he was skinny.
Like 40 years, man. Barry had a lot of those. Absolutely,
Yeah,
bro.
he
Yeah,
was a line
93,
drive hitter.
94,
Yeah,
95.
yeah, he was. Young Barry was a line drive hitter, but when you saw him with the Giants, when he was a Pirate, he was a line drive home run hitter. When he was with the Giants, to me, he was one of those elevated. He would elevate the ball a ton.
Nah,
Dropping them into
I,
McCovey Cove every game,
I
damn
wouldn't
near.
say that. Barry Bonds, one, played in a park that was catered to lefties. That's one. Number two, Barry Bonds' swing is very tight and compact. And very simple, actually, which is why it
I'm
was
right
so
here. I'm
good.
listening to you guys.
Which is why he can wait as long as he waited to swing the ball because he had such a violent, simple, compact swing. Barry Bonds is the best left-handed hitter of all time.
I can't say that. Man. I really can't.
Ken Griffey Jr. is maybe second, maybe third.
May saw more
No,
lefties than us, so
he's got
he
to
might
be the
be
best, man.
Griffey.
And the thing with Griffey, man, you could close your eyes, like just the contact, that crack of the bat, man, you know it was gone.
But see,
Who did you
What
say?
Barry
Griffey's the
Bonds
best
had,
left-handed hitter of all time.
but see what Barry Bonds had was he knew pitchers, and that's what made Barry Bonds great. Like people think it was the steroid, and this is why I say Barry Bonds is the greatest. Because yeah, the steroids probably helped him, hit the ball farther. But like Barry Bonds knew pitchers.
Me and Mace talked about this, Dusty. Uh, the reason why Barry took the steroids is because his ego refused to let him be overshadowed by Sammy and Mark. That's what
That is true.
and
I
and,
mean, hey,
and
I'm, I agree with you, bro. Like, do I believe he took the steroids? Absolutely, I do believe it.
Thank you,
I
Dusty.
believe it 100. I believe it 100%. And I still think he's the greatest player of all time with the steroids.
And that's somebody who didn't do nothing before steroids was Sammy.
Sam ain't do shit before steroids. That nigga was having 21 to 28 home runs a year.
Remember, McGuire hit 49 home runs as a rookie.
And that was his only clean season from what I heard.
no, I wouldn't say it like we I I don't really trust anything Conseco says because like he ratted
I
people
believe
out to save himself.
I believe Canseco. Do I think he's a good person? No. Do I
Do I
think
think he's a snitch?
How do you
Yes,
rat out your own
absolutely.
Yeah.
teammates?
Of course I think he's a snitch. I think he's a
Canseco's a
rat.
rat bastard. Absolutely,
He's
man.
all of that. You know what I'm saying? He blew up the spot because he
but,
got
but,
caught.
but
But
Canseco saved the game.
But he didn't save the game. He ruined it. What are you talking about? Without
He
Canseco,
saved it
rat,
because
we
God
don't actually have
knows
real
how many
hitters,
players would
Mace.
be
We don't
cheating
got no real
today.
hitters.
I love the fact that he cleaned up the game.
That's not clean, Mace. Baseball was better when you had raging HGHers on the mound throwing heat at somebody's chin, Mace. You can't tell me baseball wasn't better with Kyle Farnsworth in it.
Wow, I haven't heard that name in a while. Wow, Dusty.
Yo, you guys keep talking. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me some water. I'll be
You
right
need to
back.
hear what I'm saying, man. I know you got to hear me.
Howard Farnsworth.
Cause you play with that motherfucker, he gonna throw it right. That motherfucker gonna throw it at your rib cage. Nigga, 100 miles an hour right at your rib cage.
My honesty of that time, My favorite guy on that Rangers team wasn't Sammy. It was his outfield teammate. I forgot his name. Do you know who I'm talking about?
You talking about the Cubs?
No, I'm talking about when he was with the Rangers.
Who?
Sammy. I like Ruben Sierra better than I did Sammy.
Yeah. I mean, Sammy's a weirdo, man. That motherfucker walking around here with a white woman's disguise looking like Drewski.
No, he actually said he has a skin disorder.
Get the
He
fuck out of
actually
here. You believe that bullshit? No, Michael had the skin disorder. That nigga bleached himself. Mike had vitiligo, bro. My uncle knew him. You know what I'm saying? That
really.
motherfucker had, yeah. That nigga had vitiligo, bro. How you doing? How you doing? Back then. Is
But
this a
you
new
think
thing or something
Sammy
like that?
just bleached himself? That's why he's
No,
peeling.
sir. What is this? I got a room here. What you signing up? Oh, you good, bro? God
And there
God
are
bless.
Mace. I still think there are two numbers that are still on hollow ground. It's Cal Ripken's Iron Man streak
No one's
and
ever
Pete
gonna
Rose hit
break that
streak.
because people get injured too much.
And
Right.
can I say another uncomfortable opinion? I think that A Rod is far better than what people give him credit for. Oh, nobody hear me no more, huh?
No, I agree with you. I'm an A-Rod fan.
I
A
like
Rod,
I liked A Rod when he was a Mariner.
No,
A
I
Rod. I
liked
mean,
him
if you
when was he a Mariner before he was a Ranger, or was he a Ranger before?
no, he was a Mariner first. He got drafted there at 18, and he actually played as an 18-year-old. Only person I remember doing that was Judge. Yeah, Alex was a big boy. He got drafted at 18 and got called up quick. I don't even think he went to minors. He might have started opening day.
Yeah, no, I think I think Alex would have been able, like, if he stayed healthy, I think Alex would have broken. If he didn't get suspended, my mistake. If Alex didn't get suspended for steroids, I think he would have been able to uh break his record, break Cal's record. Vader, do you agree or am I off by saying that?
I don't know about the Iron Man stuff, but I will say, in my opinion, he's the greatest shortstop hitter that I saw.
Better than Barry Larkin.
Barry Larkin, motherfucker, he retired before I could walk.
You do know Larkin retired in 2007, right?
Oh,
You know Barry
wait.
Larkin.
Wait.
You know
Is he a
played
lefty
catcher
that played
like
for
Cal.
Colorado, right?
No, Barry Larkin played for the Reds.
He's
A
not a
World
lefty?
Championship Red team, I might add.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking of
Is he a
Tulo.
lefty?
Barry's a righty.
He's a righty.
And he's the
No, I'm
greatest
not.
shortstop to ever play the game.
No. I'm thinking of Larry
Even
Walker. He
over
ain't even a
Cal, Mace. Yeah,
shortstop.
yeah, you do. Okay, never mind.
Hell
I'm
yeah,
thinking
I
of
take
Larry
him over
Walker.
Cal Ripken.
So you taking Kyle Ripken over A Rod?
No, hell no. No.
I tell you, he was a shortstop. I say I view A Rod more as a third baseman.
No,
A
I
Rod is
view
not
him
a
more as
third
a
baseman,
shortstop.
bro. First of all, A Rod was a superior shortstopsman over Derek Jeter and a better
I
hitter.
I totally agree with that. It's not even a
Like
question.
really Jeter should have been really Jeter should have got traded, nigga, as soon as they got A Rod.
They
I don't
wasn't
know
gonna do
the
that.
Yankees weren't doing that.
Ain't no way that was gonna happen.
Jeter is not even a. First of all, they only love Jeter because he had a few good games of hitting on offense. He was never good on defense. This thing got the most errors I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Dusty's right about that.
I've seen Derek Jeter, I mean, just on TV, have at least 10 errors over his career, at least. Just on TV. And I don't even watch Yankees, and I've
Yankee
seen
fans
10 of them.
overrate him. Like
Imagine how
that's
many errors May saw.
Yeah.
You saw
Yankee
more than
fans
10?
overrate Derek Jeter way too much.
Ain't yeah, man. When it comes to
Mace, did you?
shortstops and errors, man, who take the cake is Chuck Knobloch, man.
Yeah, Knobloch was second base.
Okay. I see him throwing the stands one time from the infield.
Man,
Like, like, bruh.
Jeter,
I value fielding over that.
yeah, I'll definitely take Larkin as the greatest shortstop of all time.
Yeah. I remember you saying that,
What
yeah.
happened, Mace?
What do you mean? With me with Larkin? Larkin was just all around, man.
Yeah. We love him here, man. Hometown, man.
Barry the Red? Hell yeah. Hey, Manzano, thanks. Uncle Mace called it about the Blue Jays. Yeah, I sure did. Dusty just left too, so it's me and you, Dad.
Okay.
Yeah, about the Blue Jays, Molina. Yeah, they're good. I remember I was killing them a year ago, because they didn't do anything. But I said the one thing they do have over any team in that division is the pitching. And pitching matters. You don't have it, you ain't winning.
Ooh. I wish they would have kept Bichette, though. That's gonna hurt them.
That's why the Indians couldn't win. Because they had a nice pitching rotation, but no one in that pitching rotation scared you. And all they can do is hit.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Texas. For years, all they can do is hit. They had no pitching.
Right. The Astros.
The second that Randy Myers for John Franco trade happened, I told my boy, he was a bookie. I said, bro, here's 100. I'll give you 150 more on payday. Put it on the Reds to win the whole thing.
Nice. What was that? You talking about 90?
Yep. I knew the second they got them, they traded Randy Myers.
Yeah.
Because I still can't stand the Mets to this day, but back then I really hated the Mets, bro. I mean, really hated them, bro.
It was crazy. I like both teams, but I didn't know they were I didn't know they were enemies at the time.
Who, Mets and Reds?
Yeah.
Because of Ray Knight.
Yep. And then it's weird. Like after that, they started hiring former Mets.
I think getting Lou Piniella. I can tell you, back in that year, our local newspaper here did more about the Reds than they did the Yankees.
Wow. Oh, Lou, man. He's beloved here. Absolutely, man. So is Davey, believe it or not.
Davy Johnson.
Yep.
Yankee fans cannot stand Davy Johnson, boy. The beautiful Miss Molina in the chat. Yeah, bro.
Mm.
I cannot believe we just spent an hour arguing about baseball. Wasn't that great?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I would do baseball up here if people want to talk about it. I don't have a problem doing baseball.
My first love, man.
Is it really?
Absolutely, yeah.
Believe it or not, mine was the NBA. And the NBA broke my heart. Mine was the NBA.
Some of my best memories, man, my dad watching Reds games, being at Reds games.
Nah, me, Believe it or not, I got to see it right in front of my eyes live in Yankee Stadium, the Ghetto Yankees. That's what the Italians call those. The Reggie Yankees, they call them the Ghetto Yankees.
With Billy Martin as manager. That's crazy.
Yeah. Our joke about that team was the only time you see black people at the stadium was Bat Day.
Mhm.
Seriously. And a lot of black, guys got offended by that.
Yeah.
I said, bro, pay $1.50 and go to the bleachers and watch a game. Don't be waiting for the Con Ed kids, your energy company, to get you free tickets.
I gotta watch that movie again. That ESPN movie, man, that should have won an award, man. That was a great movie, man.
With Ricky Rivers' wife coming up there and yelling at Steinbrenner like she did.
Yeah, The Bronx is Burning, man. That was a great movie, man.
Mickey Rivers cheated on that woman like it's dark outside right now. He used to always hang out in this complex where I went to school. It's like the project. He used to hang out there because he was banging a chick in there.
Mm.
So that woman was right. Mickey was cheating on her. His bow-legged ass.
Mm.
I was never a Mickey Rivers fan. I couldn't stand that team, bro. Even though I will admit, meeting them in person, they got to know you. And that's what I love about baseball then than now.
Mm.
Like, every time Lou Piniella would come, he would rub me on the head, rub the other kids on the head, ask us how was school and everything. And as a kid, you never forget that.
Right.
Reggie was an ass clown, of course. Herman Munson was always grumpy. Greg Nettles can be an asshole at times.
Yeah.
Oscar Gamble was cool with the big afro. Those Yankees did have personality.
Yeah. Wasn't Lou was on that team, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Lou Piniella. I love Lou. Yeah, he used to always give me a pat in the head. He said, "Hey, Chubby, why don't you go run over there and get me a candy bar?" Yeah, those guys were cool back then, man. But another reason, let's be honest, nobody was making $1 million or more back then.
Right.
These baseball players are now, they're the worst of all the athletes, they are the worst.
Absolutely.
Once LeBron leaves, the NBA players will be better again. But as long as he's around, I heard some of the shit he pulls, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's waiting for the end of LeBron era. That's a fact.
I agree with that. Yeah, man. Wow. We had this talking baseball period. I put this got a smile on my face, man.
Indeed.
Here I am talking about the draft in 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a month from now, 26 days. But
right.
So what do you expect for your birthday, bro?
I'm not doing too much. Just relaxing. Just some much needed rest in the NFL draft.
There you go. Who was your favorite Blackhawk of all the Blackhawks you watched?
My favorite Blackhawk. It's a great question. Man. I'm a big Jeremy Roney guy.
JR.
Chilios, man. Chilios, man. To me, he's a Red Wing. He's not a Blackhawk, man.
He played for the Blackhawks first.
He's a Red Wing.
Okay. Canadians first.
And more recently, man, Citizen Kane, man. That's my dude. 88.
Patrick Kane, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother, she's a big fan of Denise Savard.
Oh, okay. I forget who that goalie was then. Those
What
Chelios Rona years.
Ed Belfour,
Okay.
Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah, I remember that name. Okay. Man, they should have won a cup, man.
Yeah, those Blackhawk teams were great. The Blackhawks, to me, when they made the big trade with the Flames, that turned both franchises around, man. I was not happy when that trade was done back in 1978.
Mm-hmm.
They traded my boy Tom Lysiak to the Blackhawks.
Wow.
Yeah, Flames always been my team, man.
Hmm.
Because when I started watching hockey, they were on NBC every Saturday. So I said, hey,
Right.
Rangers never got to. None of the New York teams really enticed me, man.
Thing Dusty in the back, man.
All right, I got you, Dusty. Just recently. Oh, he left.
Ah, okay.
Yo, Dusty, if you're hearing us, pull up, bro. I'll let you up. To me, uh, yo, come in, bro. Yo, Dusty, come back, bro. Here's the link. Pull up again. Here you go. Let me see what
Yeah.
Millions said.
That was my team, and I even followed Ronick over the man to Philly. That's what made me start liking the Flyers.
I like the Flyers back in the 70s. New Blue Jays concession looks real good. Food looks real delicious. Excited. Well, you'll have it next Monday night, sweetie, and make sure your man pays for the food. Let me try to reach this guy.
Broadway Bullies. That's the 70s, yeah.
Yeah, that was a great team, boy.
Did they win a cup?
Yeah, they won 2 back-to-back years, and they haven't won since. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be the one Flyers jersey I get though. 97.
Which guy?
Ronick.
JR.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronick is my man, bro.
Chelios, man. He's just a trader, man. Went to Detroit and won all them cups, man. He's a trader, man. With Forsberg and Eiserman and man, fuck that team. I hate that. I hate the Red Wings. I can't stand them.
You hate the Red Wings?
I hate them with a passion, especially that team. Like they was winning the cup every year back there, man. Oh man, it sucked.
Yeah, but what was cool about back then was they passed the torch to the Blackhawks.
Man.
Blackhawks won quickly, bro.
That's what made me an Avalanche fan because they're the only team that could beat them. But
Yeah, was Dusty pull up again.
that was the team. Sakic, Forsberg, Waugh. That's the team.
Yesterday, No, Thursday was the 30th anniversary, the 29th anniversary of the big brawl that really turned it around for Detroit
Yeah.
when McCarty took out Claude Lemieux.
Yeah.
That had to happen.
Ah, the blood pressure rising just thinking about that team, man. Especially Eiserman, man. I couldn't stand him, man.
You didn't like Stevie Y.
Oh my God. Who was their goalie?
Chris Osgood.
Osgood. Oh, that team. Oh, you bring it back memories, man. Oh man.
I love hockey, man.
That team still makes my skin crawl. Like after all of these years. Mm-mm-mm.
In hockey, I don't know what makes my skin crawl. I used to hate the New York teams.
Mm-hmm.
But not anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I like the Rangers, Miller, Messier, especially when Gretzky got there.
They got the nice uniforms, though.
Yeah. Never big on the Islanders, really. That's the second team.
I like the Islanders a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Islanders, how can I say this to you? They're a suburban team. You know, they're way out here in the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
That's their team and the Jets. That's their two teams out there.
Sure.
Yeah, they love the Jets out there, man. I don't know how it feels to root for a home team, bro.
That's what I'm starting to get. You don't like too many New York teams.
No. They wasn't winning when I was a kid, except the Yankees. That's why I hated them. Man, we beat them in the playoffs. I was so happy, bro.
Mm-hmm. Now, that Messier Gretzky team, they didn't win a cup, did they?
Nope.
No, Messier won before he got there.
Yeah.
Okay.
They love him in this town, man.
Messier?
Yeah.
No doubt. I still see him as an Oiler, though.
He'll always be an Oiler to me.
For my money, that's the best team that's ever existed. The Kings got away with highway robbery. I don't even know how they even let that happen.
Which one?
Letting Gretzky go to the Kings, I'm like, why?
Because the owner in Edmonton didn't want to pay.
Okay. Man, I would have did whatever to keep that team around, man. That was the team.
If you can't pay the players, they're not going to stay.
They were unbeatable, though.
That's what broke my team up.
Mm-hmm.
Because because the Canadian dollar was weak, so they got rid of everybody.
Yeah.
The Oilers, man, you're talking 2 teams before them, bro, that were awesome, bro. I'll be honest with you. I'll take the Penguins over them.
Over the Oilers.
Because the Penguins were dominant.
Yeah, they were.
Mario was the most dominant hockey player I've ever seen.
I was a big Yager fan. I didn't like Pittsburgh, but I like Yager.
That's what made them special. 2 guys, 6 foot, one 6'4", the other 6'6". They dominated the sport, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
That is the greatest 1-2 pair I've ever seen.
Surprised you said that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm surprised you said that. I get it. Surprised you said it.
You know what the problem with the Oilers were?
Well,
they didn't win. Like, if I had to compare the Oilers to another team in another sport, they would be like Pittsburgh was in the 70s.
mm. Yeah.
But that team was dominant, bro. The Penguins, oh my God. They should have won more.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, it was a great team. It really was.
Again, a team that ran into money problems.
Right. Then Mario got cancer out of nowhere. That was crazy.
Yep. Yep.
There was just any other colors but black and yellow, man. I would have loved it.
Yeah, Penguins, man. I would say the most dominant team I've ever seen with the Penguins. As a complete team, the best team I've ever seen with the Islanders.
Mm-hmm.
The team that was fun to watch was the Oilers. They were fun to watch. In Montreal,
Right.
the Montreal teams of the late 70s,
Mm-hmm.
that's probably the best team ever. That group right there.
Okay.
More than half of that team were Hall of Famers, man.
Okay.
And LaFleur was at the top of his game back then.
I was doing a little research earlier in the week too. I didn't know the Flames were in Atlanta first.
Yep, that's when I followed him. What's up, Moss? Moss is watching. I'm watching the Angels right now. That's why I'm staying quiet while that boy and me are talking. Blue Jays come back with your Angels beating the Astros. I know Mr. Miami ain't happy about that. Bruins win, yeah. They won a big game today. Mr. Miami and Steve watching the basketball and the Habs. Oilers was fun to watch. Yeah, Moss hates the Oilers because they beat his team in the Stanley Cup twice with bizarre circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
And the 93 boring. Yeah, you can say that.
And the Thrashers are the new Jets, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Moss. But 93 Canadians were boring. I agree with that. You ain't gonna get an argument from me, Moss. Good evening to you, by the way, Moss. Yeah, man. Well, back in those days, that's when hockey was hockey, man. If your best player didn't have at least 150 points in a season, you didn't have a great player, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And the old Jets are now Utah. Laughing, yeah. The old Jets went from Winnipeg to Arizona to Utah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like those Coyote jerseys, man. I love those Coyote jerseys.
Hey, who won the game between North Dakota State, Moss? Are they playing right now? Because if they're playing right now, I can get that game. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who?
They ever get an arena, man? There's talks of bringing them back, but we'll see.
All right. You got the game. Yeah. Cole Reshney is dominating that boy fighting the line nine up now. Okay.
Mm.
So North Dakota State kicking ass tonight.
I do want to see the Coyotes make a comeback, though.
Oh, you mean the Utah? They're Utah now. The Mammoth.
Yeah, but their former owner though, I think he still has rights to the Arizona Coyotes name and franchise if they can ever get an arena.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Someone must have hit a home run for the Yankees because it was 2-1. Now it's 4-1.
I gotta check out those Mammoth jerseys though. I haven't seen them yet.
You haven't seen the Mammoth jerseys? They look good.
No, do they?
I wouldn't buy it, but it looks good. Utah Mammoth is wild card spot. Yeah, they're in the wild card. Look like they're gonna get it.
I see black and blue. I just immediately think Avalanche though. So.
Yeah, the Avalanche. I feel you, man. How much time left? All right. Yeah, man. That was strange talking baseball, man.
It was fun.
Yeah, man. Let me get out of here, man. It's great talking to you again, bro.
You already know,
Yeah. I'll be on this week. I'm probably on Tuesday.
Okay.
All right, man. You be good, man. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday.
Yes, sir. You too.
I appreciate you.
All right. Appreciate you,
And you're the best, man. This gentleman here, along with Manzano and Dusty, awesome baseball talk. Melina, Moss, Iman, people in the clouds, appreciate all of you. Yes, Angels looking good because of the pitching. Michigan State choked against Wisconsin. Okay. Wow. So Wisconsin's going to the final 8. Good for them. Frozen 4 next week. Okay. And Blue Jays won again. Angels are winning right now. And I just want to say thank you to everybody, people in the clouds. We will see you sometime this week. I'm going to be focusing on the NFL draft, especially the Dolphins draft. If you don't know, I'm a big Dolphins fan. And you be good, Moss. Enjoy. Hey, Moss. Yeah, I tried to tell you guys that in my baseball preview. I said it's the Blue Jays and everybody else in the American League. And Moss, enjoy Devin Cooley on After Hours tonight. He's going to be on tonight with Scott Oak, Eric Francis. We'll see you sometime this week, folks. You'll get the back signal. Appreciate everybody. Good night from the Oasis. Good night, Moss. Appreciate you. Good night, everybody.